So here's my review of the Lenovo A660. It's got a dual core 1 GHz processor and 512 mega RAM and 4 gigs of internal memory. So I got this off eBay for $135, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Things to note, it is waterproof. It says waterproof just down the bottom here. It's rated as IP67, which means that it can stay immersed. It's been tested, and it can stay immersed up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. But I had it in the shower once, and it was playing at full volume, and then because there's a sort of a recess there for the speaker, that sort of filled up with water and made the speaker very quiet, so it didn't seem like it was too good for it doing that. So I wouldn't be playing music and then fully immersing it in water or something like that. But yeah, it is waterproof. What else you need to know? The screen is 4 inches and it's 480 by 800 pixels, which is not too bad. Capacitive touchscreen, obviously, like all the other touchscreen phones out there. You can put an SD card in it, up to 32 gigs, which is pretty standard. Okay, we'll go on to the camera. So the rear camera is 5 megapixels, and that's the front-facing camera at the moment. That's 0.2 megapixels, and then you switch to the rear, which is 5 megapixels. It's not a bad camera actually. Much better camera than a Nokia phone that I had with a 5 megapixel camera. Although you do have to hold it quite still because the images come out pretty blurry if you got too much movement, but it's not so much of an issue. We're just in the Antutu, which is a benchmarking software. You just download it straight from the App Store. You get 6,400. That's pretty. It's not great for a dual core phone, but for the price, it's pretty spot on compared to something like it's better than that's the Samsung Galaxy S that only gets 5,000, or Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray, which gets 5,000 as well. So it's better than those, but it's not as good as say a Samsung Galaxy S2. That's that top one at 10,000 there. And some of these, the Kindle Fire tablets, not as quick as that, but it does get good scores in the 3D test, so the graphics are not too bad on it. So anything in the App Store, any games, it'll be able to run just fine. When I first got it, the switching between screens, just like that, would be a bit stuttery, so I was pretty disappointed at the speed of it. But once I uninstalled all the bloatware, which was just a bunch of Chinese apps, then it runs smooth as anything. So yeah, that was all good. What else do you want to know? It's got the auto tilt feature, which you can turn on and off. It comes shipped with Ice Cream Sandwich, which is the newest Android operating system at the moment. Yeah, 3G compatibility. I'll just do a quick speed test, I suppose. It's only on the 3G network in Wollongong on Optus at the moment, so it's not going to be very quick. Normally gets about 1 megabit a second, or 1 or 2 megabits a second, sorry. Seems to be taking its time at the moment, so yeah. That's probably just because it's about 6:30. There'll be a lot of people on the net. What else? So the back cover, it just clips on. It's actually pretty hard to get off, so it's not going to come off accidentally at any stage. But yeah, it just clips on, and there's this rubber O-ring surrounding, protecting all the various bits and pieces. It is dual SIM, and that's where you put in your external SD card there. So it's not a hop swap one, but it's not too bad. Yeah, the construction seems pretty sturdy from from what I can tell. And yeah, we'll just go into the sound so you can have a listen to it. So yeah, it's pretty loud, which is good, but when you get higher in the volumes, it does get pretty tinny. But you know, you probably won't be listening at full volume very often anyway, so it definitely gets the job done. The ports it's got, so it's got the lock and unlock button there, which can sometimes be a bit hard to press, and then you just got micro USB port and headphone jack, and they're covered with this sort of rubbery cover to keep it all waterproof. That's pretty much all I have to say, I think. I'll just see if that speed test works one more time. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's pretty good all in all. And it gets all the 3G HSDPA signals, so that's the fastest you can get below 4G. So it's all good. Yeah, that's just the volume rocker there. So I would say for $135 odd, it's a bit of a bargain for a waterproof phone. Alright, that's all I've got. So yeah, this is my first review, so I hope you like it, and comment below if you want. Cheers.